How is everybody doing? Today we're going to take a look at Earth, Wind and Fire, the Columbia Masters. This is a 16 CD box set, which I'm very excited about. So I'm going to take a look at it right now. Earth, Wind and Fire, one of my favourite bands, simply because their music is fantastic, great production, very entertaining and very, very funky. So here you can see 12 thumbnails on the back of the box, but also there's Electric Universe, Touch the World, Heritage and Constellations, which is a bonus disc. So it's pretty chunky, pretty big. I've seen this sell for a lot of money on eBay and places like that, but I bought this on Discogs, came from Poland. It was opened, but everything is mint and in perfect condition. Got it for €35 and then signed for shipping on top of that, but it's still very, very good value for money. There's a booklet, which is great because a lot of these box sets don't have any booklets or information. So the sleeve notes are in all this, which is great. So yeah, that's important. You need things like this in box sets. I like box sets, especially if a band has, half dozen albums. The Van Halen box set comes to mind. Nicely done, but no booklet, no nothing extra in there, and it's a lost opportunity. I think there's another one by the Eagles, the complete album series, but again no booklet, which is a letdown. But Columbia, Sony Music, in fairness, they're good at this. Bob Dylan is on the label. They always give him the full shtick because he's probably one of the biggest artists. Miles Davis, there's no cost beard, you're getting everything. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You need a booklet to give it some type of coherency and indexing. So let's check out the albums themselves. Right, so they're all here. All miniature LP sleeves. So this is the first album in the chronological order, Last Days in Time. Nicely reproduced here. All the discs are the Columbia Red Label, so I'm not going to go through each disc. They're all the same, generic, just with the album title on them. Nice artwork on this. Head to the Sky. Open Our Eyes. This was obviously not a gatefold, I guess. That's why they have the black inner. That's the Way of the World. I mean, the pop songs that they wrote were finely crafted, and yeah, I mean, all I've ever had with Earth, Wind and Fire was maybe a few LPs and compilations. I got a 3 CD compilation recently, and that kind of really got me back into them. So I just had to get the lot. It's a live album. Yeah. Gratitude. Spirit is next. Again, nothing on the inside. All in all, the cover reminds me a bit of Power Slave by Iron Maiden. One of my favourite heavy metal albums, and probably the best Iron Maiden album. Yeah, the artwork is incredible. I have this on vinyl, an old copy. Greatest Hits Volume 1 is here. Nicely reproduced. This has Got to Get You Into My Life on it, and which was from Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band. It was kind of a Bee Gees thing in the 70s. It was a total flop. Peter Frampton was involved. Can't Hide Love. I don't think that was on an album either. One of my favourite tracks. Then I Am. This is from 1979. I have this on vinyl. This was a big one at the time. Boogie Wonderland. After the Love Has Gone is on this. In the Stone. Fantastic opener. Superb production. 1980, Earth, Wind and Fire, Faces. This wasn't a big success. It's a double. I have this on LP. But I think it's a good album, you know. Maybe they start repeating themselves a little bit, but there's some good stuff on this. Yeah, it's quite good. I like it. It's entertaining. It's a lot better than the music today. Raise. I like this. I have this on vinyl as well. I really like this one. You know, it's got Let's Groove on it. Lady's Son. My Love. Evolution Orange. I love Evolution Orange. I think it's a great track. I love the artwork as well. Level 42 around the same time had the artwork like this. It's kind of a lost era for artwork, isn't it? This one is called Power Light. This was probably their best one in the 80s. They were kind of dwindling a little bit by then. Yeah. Not really familiar with Power Light. Then you have Electric Universe. Just kind of got slated. You know, a lot of synthesizers on it, a lot of programming. A lot of people kind of said, "Oh, they've had it by now." I think this is '83 as well. I'm not familiar with it. I've never heard it before. But I'm looking forward to listening to it anyway because I still think they're brilliant. Touch the World. This was kind of a comeback. 1987. Not familiar with this at all, really. And Heritage. That's another one from 1990, I think. So yeah, they still release albums today. Some of the members have passed on, but this is just the Columbia label. It's all you need, really. This is the, you know, this is their golden years. And here, what people might find very interesting is Constellations, the Universe of Earth, Wind and Fire. This is a compilation of odds and sods. You're going to have to dig into the booklet to find out what's on this one. Getaway, live in Rio. Boogie Wonderland, that's the 12-inch instrumental mix. Saturday Night alternative mix. Hot Doggett, Ramsey Lewis and Earth, Wind and Fire, 1974. I think that's from a compilation. Brazilian Rhyme, extended interlude. I Am Love, Jennifer Halliday, 1983. Let's Groove, that's the instrumental mix. Yeah, so this is kind of interesting stuff that you can't really find anywhere else. Easy Lover, Philip Bailey and Phil Collins. That's a bit strange. It's from the Philip Bailey solo album Chinese Wall, 1985. I love Chinese Wall as well. That's one of my favourite Philip Bailey songs. Time Machine, Barbra Streisand. Kalimba Tree, Columbia single. Stand By Me, Morris White. That's 1985. Eyes of Hope, Insensitive. Their previous unreleased. Turn On, The Beatbox. Stand Up For Love, Neil Diamond. There you go. And In the Stone, Live from Rio. Yeah, so that's it. It's a great box set. I'm really looking forward to sitting back and enjoying each album in their glory. So thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe and take care. And if you can get yourself a copy of this, you should, if you're into Earth, Wind & Fire, because they are proof that black music is amazing.